So this is a hole we dug to get clay. The one on the left is deepest, there's some extra clay, the clay for our natural building. Behind is a field we're doing restoration agriculture. At the moment we've just dug swales and covered seeded cover crops. You can see 3 of the 4 swales full of water, and the middle one there overflows into the pond. And we also have on the road, which I'm standing on, a ditch which should catch water from the road, and that also overflows into these holes we made for collecting clay. The swale at the high end of the food forest is full, saving the food forest from floods, and the overflow pipe has filled the pond. So all the plants here are nice and happy. The new lake we dug is nice and full again, with water running past it, past these new alders. On the other side, our other chicken food forest, swale full. This gets full quicker because it has runoff from this roof, and then there's a pipe that overflows when it's full and fills the pond, which we used the clay from there to build this chicken house, which isn't finished yet. A couple of years ago, this road, which has access to our community building, we couldn't drive down it when it was raining, so we put these ditches either side, a tube underneath, and the water goes to this pond. The pond filled up so quickly we had to put an overflow into the stream to send the water out. When there's a lot of rain here, we just can't hold all the water. We need more ponds. So this is the dam at the highest point of the land. A few weeks ago this was empty. There's a stream now running. Previously that would have gone all the way through the land at first. Now it fills up this lake. And once it's full, it overflows and continues going down the stream through the land. Last year this did not overflow. And then we also have this one here, which just catches rainwater, more slowly filling up. From our community house we have a pipe underground, so the water from the roof comes along, spreads along these swales with trees along. However, we're going to put the pipe to go down to the lake and fill the lake. Right now it's full, but when there's rain in spring or in the summer, it will help fill the lake. This swale is on a side of a steep slope, so as it goes down here, last year there was hardly any grass because the water rushes down all at one point. Not much water really holds there, so now we have a swale at the top which spreads the water from the steep point uphill, so we have water spreading through the field. And then we have a second one swale on the slope. So we're hoping this spring these 2 swales will increase the amount of grass for the sheep and reduce runoff of this bank. You can see at the end there a lot of water coming onto our land into a stream. So another series of swales all over this side. All these swales are dug as part of our food forest courses. So no running water here. It just holds the water and gives the soil a bit more of a chance to soak it in. One day there'll be trees along all of these swales with space in between for grass to grow for the sheep. Same again on this slope. A swale going across, and then another one. Again, slowing the water down, moving through the... So I'm standing at the higher point in this field, and this swale has gone across on contour, bringing water up to the higher point. Normally water would just be sitting at the other end there. So the idea is to try and get the water to spread more evenly across the fields. This is our reforestation field. Here you can see water running through the middle of the field. So when we fill this with swales and overflow, the water will spread on the right side and left side, the higher sides as well.